DK, first and foremost, on FoCuS' side. Open things up with the Blade Master. Exciting! FoCuS for a long time, played Fastia Headhunters, and it just did not work. Lin tried it as well, got smashed with Fastia Headhunters. FoCuS was the one player, shout out to him, that brought back Blade Master, Grunts, Radar, Walker, Kodo, Headhunters tier 3. Like the old school 2010 style. And that looked way better than one could have expected. 1-0 already preparing against Wyvern Harass with the Ziggurat, so it is a ghoul build confirmed. No Ted Fiends here, and he sees when he scouts soon, or he did already, no barracks, fast tech, Blade Master by himself. So 1-2-0. His matches versus Lin are legendary. He's always 50-50 against Lin. Depends who has the better ideas and the better execution on that specific day. Against FoCuS, he seems to be a bit outmatched, at least recently, but maybe it was just lower level competition. Maybe he didn't take it too seriously. Whenever there's a Super League game now, 1-2-0 seems on, locked in. And we're ready to go. FoCuS crept a little bit for the circlet. It's not finding any creeps just yet. There it is. Circlet and go. Not only do these Ziggurats protect against Wyvern, it also helps against the Blade Harass, but the target is the creeps. Going for the DK. He's kind of stuck there. FoCuS a little bit early. For the last hit. 1-0 patiently waiting. DK might have to move away here. Forces him into a Windwalk already. The Wolf shall not go to FoCuS, but maybe the Ghoul is. The coil a little bit too late. Buzz WL, thank you for the prime. Item goes to FoCuS though. So empty inventory soon on the side of 1-2-0. And I think FoCuS has a solid start. Level advantage now, of course, for the Undead. With Unholy Aura, everything is easier. Now he doesn't see him. 1,000 gold already by FoCuS. No other units necessary than a Blade Master. And I know I said this many times, but this Harass, he got a ghoul, he got an item. If he plays Farseer here, what else would he be getting? Nothing. I think Farseer shall be dead, man, as an opener. I don't see a reason to play Farseer anymore. Ooh, 1-0 killed an item before the Blade Master got it. Close, 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 close. Another ghoul down. FoCuS is playing this well, and 1-0 maybe a little bit subpar. And then Hex is coming, and then Wyvern is coming, and then the real trouble begins. Bro, that Blade Master is tearing 1-0 apart. Single-handedly so far. There's still mana, backstab, and snare. 3 ghoul kills! And the DK is also not looking too good. 1-0 feels forced into that coil to secure the kill. And tier 3 is on the way. Beastery, Shadowhunter, mass creeping soon. 1-0 with the late graveyard? Forgotten graveyard? I don't know. 1-0 got the DK to level 3. That's what he wants to accomplish in the early stages. But here's the Hex, and we don't have any support for this. No Lich just yet. No Wand of Negation just yet. No TP. And there's more Hex. You gotta respect the Hex timing. He's trying to block his way free with an Acolyte. That's a very solid idea. But FoCuS gets the kill. FoCuS on a rampage. There's one player who clearly dominates this early game, and that is FoCuS. It's almost opposite day of what we've seen yesterday with 1-0 Elegant. where Elegant had no chance and 1-0 was playing circles around him. You cannot be at that position on the map if you know that Hex is coming. No chance. Very, very well done by FoCuS. And now it's only a Lich, and he doesn't have a one-off negation. Is history just repeating? Shadowhunter has more Hex. Blade Master is here too. What the hell is this? 1-2-0. Hex, FoCuS, maybe a crit. Oh. Absolute disaster. Double kill. GG, go Re. This is a worrying performance for 1-0. Start to finish. And feels good to see FoCuS performing here after the last loss. Grande return to Ted Fiends. And this is, I think, his strategy, man. It could also be 4 ghouls into tag, into Fiends to have, or to not expose Fiends early to a harassing Blade Master. But not opening with ghouls is, I think, the way to go if you're 1-0. This is his comfort zone. For a long time, he had the best Fiend micro in the world. Now it's definitely contested between him and Happy. Oh, Coil secures it. No ghouls here to attack. Everything's already better for 1-0 than in game 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, FoCuS saw this, right? That there's no ghouls. He knows 1-0 well. What are the adjustments then? At the moment, still no racks. Is it coming now? Yes, so it isn't a double racks. Ooh, what?
A player's forces are under attack.
Mass headhunters. Razor, thank you, mate. Double barracks. I am very surprised seeing this. I haven't seen this before at all. But he got the Warmill. He can go headhunters. Then we go into mass range fight. Headhunters, as long as there's no Dark Ranger and ghouls, headhunters are really good. Lost it. Oh, there was supposed to be an easy one. FoCuS a little bit too late. Got the claw, got the gloves, got the double circlet. So at least he got the item. That's nice. Grinding up XP a little bit. You've seen it, you just don't remember it? Oh, very possible. It's been a long... Not this year. Not this year, and I wouldn't say even in December.
A player's forces are under attack.
Six months ago. 6 months ago! That's a different patch. That doesn't count. Is it a different patch? It's close to a different patch. That doesn't count. Okay, Shadowed Exile, big map, lots to creep. Obviously, Lich, Fiends, Statues, Destroyers. And then Headhunter, Headhunter, Headhunter here.
Under attack.
Six months ago. Ooh, Can he get one Fiend shot? Anything. The Lich is on a collision course, right? From the left-hand side. I think Shadowhunter might be dead here. 1-0 with good second hero movement will get the kill. And maybe the Headhunter too. There's no TP on FoCuS, of course. More important to get the Bursey as the Shadowhunter is dead into the creeps. Shift command by 1-0, but also double Headhunter kill! GG! GG! Oh, what a tragedy for FoCuS. He dominates game 1 and then cheeky double Headhunter play gets torn apart instantly. Brutal. Shadowhunter, always a great timing. So this is the orc map in the pool. They selected it alongside Twisted. And Ted Fiends 1-0. Even though creeping with ghouls is so good here. He still decides to go for Fiends. And for him, this might just be for the better. But if FoCuS leaves him alone, and FoCuS oftentimes takes some time to creep early a little bit, especially on Turtle Rock, aiming for the shops, this map could be divided
Players' forces are under attack.
pretty much in the middle, spawning cross. Not the greatest items thus far. They probably would like to trade. And now Blade Master into the base, huh? With Windwalk. 1-0 will... Oh, he will now see that the camp is gone, but maybe a little bit too late. Maybe a little bit too late. Very calm opening to the game. But yeah, both games have been decided by the Shadowhunter timing. One way or the other. So that's coming up soon. FoCuS. A merchant creep that he's been doing for decades now. Still very effective if he's not unlucky and the item drops here. Oh, good scout 1-0. Sees it. He knows he has a lot of time. FoCuS, item, circlet, nice. Blade Master well equipped. Also good tracking by FoCuS. Double slippers could be nice for a Dark Ranger later if you want to hold on to them for so long. And now 1-0 must know that the Blade Master can be somewhat close. We don't have a dust here though. Ah, Blade Master revealed itself. Backstep into crit, coiled for the kill, 2.4. No creep contest, and 1-0 moves away from the grunts with Unholy Aura. Very much doable. And as the Shadowhunter is still far away, I think that's a good moment to disengage. It was interesting so far that we have had 2 games with Nova first, no Frost Armor. Sorry, got the sniffles all of a sudden. That's not great. Yang Fang to the gift. Thank you for the gifts up to FoCuS. That is gifts up number 1095. Quite a number. Quite a number. So, Devotion Aura found. This is usually a spot that you take with the Shadowhunter when your Blade Master is level 3 and is roaming, so you get full XP and instant level 2. Not the case here. Windwalk level 2 now. Amazing though. Wait, is there a 6th Acolyte? No, there's not. Okay, so it's just for a little bit of HP. And this is then FoCuS playing Blade Master, Grunt, Raider, Walker, Headhunter. I was so in love when he brought that build back. It looks so good versus Happy. Let's see if it works against 1-2-0 as well. Having Raiders and Kodos takes the pressure away from Headhunters. It creates this layer, this blocking layer. So ideally the Headhunters then do the damage. No walkers, by the way. Just Raider, Kodo, and Bursey. We do see Frost Armor for the first time. That's great. Great defensive mechanism. Yeah, this is the most even game, the most creep-heavy game. No timing attacks. We kind of punched each other in the face once each. And now we game. Now we get these wild, wild late games between Undead and Orc that everybody loves. Or do we? No crit 2, no pimped blade. I think since 1-2-0 is clearly keeping the slippers, it will be a Dark Ranger. We didn't get him with the dust. Whew. Still anticipates the movement here. Big mana and flute. Amazing items for 1-0.
Player's forces are under attack.
TC third. Usually this TC third is the carry in the late game for FoCuS. He needs to level big time though. It's a huge boon to get the ring already, to get the devotion aura already. Armor is essential. Going for the next consumable. 1-0 contest this. Oh, FoCuS could snipe. FoCuS could steal. Not the XP. I think for that call, Nova is just too strong against backstab. But yeah, no way, no way, no way. Controls it way too well. Okay, 1-0 has arrived in the series. That's my... Oh, damn! Double mana pot! Oh. Oi, oi, oi. That is 7 coils. 4 Nova. And I don't think the TC will get to meaningful levels, man. His FoCuS is still creeping with the blade because he has to. For the first fight, you gotta have Blade Master 4, Shadowhunter 3, TC level 2. Saint Mungo, Fav, streamer. Oh, I'm gonna turn text to speech back on after the little incident we had earlier. I think you behave now.
Player's forces are under attack.
Say it, say it.
Fav streamer B2W
Yeah, straight to the heart, straight to the heart. Thank you, Mungo. One mana potion sold. Or did he use them? Did he use them? Or sell them? Not too sure. Blade Master roaming again, but revealed. And again, it shouldn't be possible. Cut! Pipe! The freaking dream, man. He used it. I see, I see, I see. Yeah, why not, man? If that keeps up momentum, why not? 4, 3, 2, Dark Ranger strong right clicks. Shadowhunter able to level TC, able to level TC, super tanky. TC now also needs an invo potion because the TC is getting stopped by the Dark Ranger silence. You gotta break through the silence. Remember the Metro Station song from back in the day? Probably not. It was a good song. Now I hate it. And Banshees are coming, man. Katga's Pipe and Flute and Mana Pot versus... Oh my god, that's crazy drops. And of course, he knows the entire map is empty. FoCuS has only one target. FoCuS isn't necessarily ready to fight. This Fiend could be level 3, but there is Burrow, there's a Silence, there's no Invo Pot, and there's an instant TC slaughter for now. At least we got Heal Wave level 2. That's nice. Grant's disappearing way too quickly. The Stomp is sweet to finally take care of the Fiends. FoCuS with that class +8 that he found might have the damage. TC involved. Holy moly, that was so quick by FoCuS. Needs another heal wave ideally to keep the TC safe. There it is. My man FoCuS. I did not expect you to fight this well here. It might still not be enough. After Shadow Hunter drops. And it's another mana item here. The Wand of Mana Stealing. Takes the healing away. The Blade Master heard the TC. Heard it wasn't the necessary levels. And it was a car crash creepjack. Well, not necessarily a creepjack, but on the way to a creepjack. When FoCuS levels weren't ready. Selling the greater mana now. Because you get the Cactus Pipe and you got the statues. Like, why? And then it's the second red spot for 120 who claims the lead in this series now. Sweet engagement, but the prep then wasn't enough. Gets the Unholy Aura. That would have been fantastic for FoCuS. Still no reveal. And it's once again the classic 120 rhythm. Game 1, disaster, and from there on out he starts playing. Yeah, with that mana pot, 120 was able to stay alive. FoCuS is only sharking now. It was very good execution, but he also knows the heroes were too weak. The creeping wasn't effective enough. 120 contested him every step of the way, and he got the big lasts, and he got the big experience, and he got the counter. 120 takes it 2-1. Good morning to all the beautiful people and Neo. Okay. Okay. After casting 100 hours for you guys last week, I get this. I put the stream on the big TV in my living room and now my neighbors are watching through the window. Neo makes the content less entertaining, so they leave me alone. Why am I getting burnt here now? Why? What did I do? We're moving back to ghoul builds, by the way. And this was the strategy that FoCuS beat on game 1. And again, he starts really well, gets the ghoul kills, gets the tech done halfway.
Forces are under attack.
It's a funny one though. DK level 2 now. Snipe! You read that wrong? Neo, make the content less entertaining. Oh, that's my mindset right now. Make the content less entertaining so they leave me alone. Okay, yeah, okay. Sign of my mindset. Sign of my mindset. Oh, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Funny moment though. Would have been funnier my way, but I appreciate it more your way. It was a compliment indeed. So, 120 back to the ghoul build. Not as drastic as it was on game 1, where FoCuS completely annihilated him and killed pretty much all the ghouls.
A player's forces are under attack.
Circlet, last hit, boom. Ooh, does that stop level 3? Oh, FoCuS gets it back to back. Let's go, let's go, let's go. FoCuS got the timings down to a T. Don't lose the blade now. No, he doesn't. Oh, preventing level 3 DK is so big. So big.
Player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
But we got a sweet Shadow Hunter timing. We got ghouls getting ready. Is this another super one-sided game. What is going on in this series? He finally makes it to 3. 1-0 decided to contest into the Shadowhunter Hex. Questionable is one way to put it. Brave is another way to put it. But here come the Wyvern. Best orc unit there is. And now he knows that FoCuS wants the ogre, which is expectable. And now we contest this. Oh, the Ogre Magi is so big. The consumable is so nice. But okay, is the Wyvern damage enough? Weird situation now. Nuke on the blade. Shadowhunter has no healing. 1-2-0 brings the Wand of Negation. Love to see it. Pressure on the DK to maneuver him away so the Shadowhunter can get the Ogre. Wyvern gets a Fiend. There's no... Oh, there is Web. And he gets one. The creeps, actually. Lamau. Wyvern, Web. A Web is ready. Wyvern into the creeps. That's one down. And Wyvern is very much a momentum-based strategy. Hex, FoCuS, Wand of Negation to the rescue. Oof. Oof. But now we weathered the storm. Tier 3 on the way. Poison on the way. And he gets rewarded with an Invo Potion. Level-wise, FoCuS still has to catch up. But there's a Laboratory waiting. There's Orange Spots waiting. And 1-2-0 still needs a third hero. Got an orb, but no destroyers yet. I feel like there's very little to none momentum on 1-2-0 right now. I have Neo's AI-generated sexy posters on my wall. Even my wife enjoys them. DM me for the real ones. So close to level ups now. You stick with 2 heroes as an orc, I think. Yang Fang with the gifts up to Kaki. Thank you. Gifts up number 1097. Are we engaging now? Poison Wyvern ready. Hex ready. Crit ready. Only crit level 1 though. Blade Master hurt. Shadowhunter not level 3. This is fragile for FoCuS, but he got those Invo Potion and the Shadowhunter has a lot of mana. Critter block! Uh-oh. That's not great. Still a solid chance if the Wyverns stay uncontested, if there's no Nova. Oh, there is a Nova. And of course, the split was 5 seconds too late. Shadowhunter going down, blocked by critters, hunted by ghouls, nuked by Coil Nova. There's still possibilities here though. Snack, ghouls gone. Did I catch that moment? Oh no, I didn't enable replays this time. Critter blocks the SH way of escape. Grubby's so right. You always kill the critters. You always kill the critters. And this is such a sign of power. To creep the enemy laboratory? Yes, please. Shadowhunter back in a couple of seconds. 50 food army, 7 Wyvern. No bats just yet. Very interesting how late the destroyer upgrade is by 1-0. Not sure if intended or mistake. 1-0, no TP. And there is potential for disaster here now. Hex, Wyvern, FoCuS, the knocks the blade out of the shoes. Didn't anticipate that. Dies with the heal scroll. And now no blade, no damage. Wyvern spread is getting a bit better, but the creeps are still invested. Fiend saved. We have no Boro, so this one might fall. 1-0's army currently not doing anything. Full focus on the heroes. Hex. Is that the last Hex? Oh, for a bit it is. Wild scenes. Holy smoke, that nuke on the blade. He got sent into the Shadow Realm for sure. 2 hero kills against FoCuS. Still in this game. No Tavern Revive. Really? Game over. 1-0, 3-1. All the momentum that FoCuS had on after game 1 destroyed. Not clean enough, and I think it's continuing to happen to FoCuS.